What's up, hardware? Welcome back for your Wednesday WOD Brief. Hopefully by now we're counting on you to be not so sore from the weekend. So today we're bringing the pain back in. All right, we're going to start off with my favorite warm-up of all time. Normally I sort of condense this or truncate it a little bit in class, but we have a lot of time on the docket today, and it's you might be feeling a little banged up. It's Wednesday. That's when I always need an extra long warm-up. So I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. This is stolen from Greg Everett of Catalyst Athletics, and this is what he recommends as your sort of body joint rotation movement piece before Olympic weightlifting. So feel free to hang on to this one and steal these pieces because they always make me feel better. So we're gonna start wrist rolls. It's basically just 10 of each thing in both directions. Wrist rolls, 10 in each direction. Elbow circles, trying to get some rotation in these bones as well. So instead of just keeping my hand in one place, I'm actually going to try to open it up and then really turn it as I close it in, getting some extra rotation in and out. Then seal slaps out. If you got super tight upper body muscles like me, this is a good one because I ignore this all the time. 10, 20 seal slaps, something like that. Over and backs, just letting those hands fly over and back, stretching out the triceps. Get a good bend in the elbow when you do that. Then my favorite, freestyle bounce. Double it up, double it up, double it up. I see you laughing. Freestyle bounce. A lot of these feel silly in the gym. That's why I usually cut them out of the warm-up. You're at home. That's good. Freestyle bounce. Arm circles. Big arm circles, really trying to get as much movement out of the shoulder blades as you can. Make sure you go forwards and backwards. Trunk rotations, get a little bit of hip drive. Ooh, you should really feel it in your upper back muscles as you go through here. Speaking of embarrassing ones, hip circles. I just watched the video. There's a great video of this on Catalyst's YouTube channel because I was refreshing my memory, and Greg Everett says in the video, this one can be embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as looking like the Tin Man when you go to do a squat. So get in there, Magic Mike that. And then bow and bend, a little bit down, a little bit up and back. Down, up and back. Just make sure you keep your glutes squeezed on this one. If your butt is sort of turned off and your back is arched, then this is not so good for you. So keep it nice and tight, just a little bit of a back bend there. Bow and bend. There's a lot of Magic Mike in this one, actually. Knee circles. This is the opposite of Magic Mike. Circle those knees. I always feel like I'm in the Music Man when I do this one. I'm one of the townspeople.
Oh, the Wells Fargo way it is coming down the
Switch it up.
street.
This is such a little bounce.
For me.
Knee circles. Then leg swings. This is one where you probably want to have PVC pipe for balance or the wall, something like this. We're just looking to swing the legs nice and loose. Make sure in the back, you probably can't see this way, but in the back, make sure you're not just swinging the leg this way, but that we're also getting a bend in the knee to kind of work into that quad a little bit. So up, back. Again, this is just to get loosened up. So this doesn't need to be kicking beyond your means. If you have tight hamstrings, take it nice and easy, okay? Leg swings, both legs. Squat stretch for your ankles. So if you can, you might need a prop for this, but if you can, you'd want to go down to the bottom of the squat, kind of lean your weight onto one leg, pushing that knee out over the toes, switch it over this way, whatever feels like a good stretch in the bottom of the ankle there, back of the ankle. All right, and then the one I never make you do at the gym, Russian baby makers. Not sure who came up with that title. It is funny, but this stretch feels so good. It's the final one. You're gonna go wide stance, like a sumo squat. The idea here is that we're gonna hinge over, almost like a deadlift. You're gonna grab under your heels. It's hard to picture, I'll show you in a moment. But the idea is that when you're in this position, you're trying to use your elbows to almost pry your thigh bones out of the sides of your hips. So this is not a squat down kind of a stretch. This is meant to be almost like separating your legs to open up some room in the hip capsule. So I'm gonna go here, reach down to my heels this way or this way. I'm gonna drop my butt down, And again, it's not about me sitting deeper. From here, I'm going to push out to the sides, out this way on my inner thighs. See how my elbow is up in the inner thigh, and I'm going to use it to pry them apart this way. Oh, it feels so good. It might feel like someone's trying to rip your legs out of your hips, but that's good. Our legs get jammed up into our hips, especially sitting around all day, okay? That's the end of the Catalyst Athletics warm-up. Now, we're going to get into another alternating EMOM. This is a what I'm calling slips practice. This is from CrossFit.com. They always want us to practice slips. So this is the way I've been trying to work it in once a week. Slips stands for scales, L-sits, inversions, planks, and stretching. Today, we're just going to do scales, L-sits, and planks, okay? For this one, minute A, right leg scale. You could choose front or back. You have a whole minute, so you can do whatever you want with that. Minute B, left leg scale or left leg scale. And then minute C, an L-sit drill or a hollow. So L-sit here, you could do here, here, any of these kind of drills, here, leg lift, or you just hold a hollow position. And then planks. Choose any kind of plank variation you like. If you're feeling kind of banged up, keep it nice and easy. If you're feeling like a monster, try the hardest version you can think of, all right? We're gonna do that for 12 minutes. That means it's 3 times through. Then, part 2. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. This is borrowed from CrossFit Linchpin. That is a guy named Pat Sherwood. He's one of the CrossFit headquarters guys, and he programs some workouts for the games. He's one of my favorite programmers. And this one just looked too gnarly to be true. So we are going to do very, very fast one here. 6, 9, 12 burpees and dumbbell thrusters. Okay, burpee, standard burpee, dumbbell thruster, or whatever object you have. Full squat, full press. 6, 9, 12. 6 burpee, 6 thruster, 9 burpee, 9 thruster, 12 burpee, 12 thruster. As soon as you are done with that, like if we do this in class, everybody will just end at a different time. Rest for 5 whole minutes. Regather yourself. And then 12, 9, 6 burpees and double dumbbell thrusters. So that's 12 burpees, 12 thrusters, 9 burpees, 9 thrusters, 6 burpees, 6 thrusters. So you go up once, rest, go down once. Both of them are super short. They are meant to be very uncomfortable at how fast you are moving. Super short sprints, and we're doing 2 of them, okay? After that, cool down. PVC. 1 minute on each arm. PVC external rotation stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches, but I also find that it's done wrong very frequently. So I just want to break this down. The idea of this stretch is that we're trying to keep your elbow straight forward from your shoulder here, not dropping too low, not coming up high, and definitely not out to the side. Then from there, lock that position in. We're trying to get your hand to rotate as far as possible that way. Now you can already see that that's making my ribs want to go, because my shoulders are tight. So the idea is to let the arm rotate independently of anything else. So the way to do that is we're going to go here, probably a little more than halfway down, whatever you're holding. Let it fall to the side of your shoulder. There's that position. I'm going to reach under here, and then I'm going to use that leverage to pull my hand out to the side. What I frequently see is people pulling back and letting their elbow, this isn't doing anything. This is comfortable. Shouldn't be comfortable, right? Or you pull to the side, and then because you're tight, you let your ribs just go. So this, again, I haven't actually changed the angle at my rib cage. I've just cheated. Stand up, pull it across. Oh, you should feel in the back of the shoulder. If you're one of the lucky people that this is not, you feel like you're following all these directions and you don't feel much, that's great. That's good for you. That probably means you have a good front rack position. For a lot of people, this is what is holding them back from good front rack, front squats, stuff like that. Then switch sides, let it fall. 1 minute. Ooh, on each side. Love that one. Then 1 minute puppy dog stretch. Just like a hips right over the knees, like a quadruped position, and then we're gonna walk those hands out and try to get your chin, chest, face, something towards the ground. Keeping your hips over your knees. 1 minute of hip flossing. After all those thrusters, this should feel good. Just put yourself in a position, something like this. Let your knees fall to the side, and then the other side. And then we're gonna end with a little bit of Samson stretch on each leg for 1 minute. All right, that is a huge workout coming off of a huge weekend. Hope you enjoy. Hope you take a rest day tomorrow or you go to Oli class. It's going to be a good one. Either way, I will see you at the end of the week. Have fun.